Hello everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to another truly Bedrock live stream here on Twitch. How you guys doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing quite fine indeed. We got Archangel being way too early, Longhorn being the very first person here, Fisher and Robe Kaz, and Fisher Angel. We got two Fishers, always confusing, but I always catch it. We got POA and Hani, Zachary, Spectre, and Ash, along with Curly, resubscribing for 8 months. So thank you so much for 2/3 of a year, jeez. We got Mikey and Blazin, Layden, Agenda, and Luso, Bonsai on the diagonal, Mikey, Spiky, Frank, and Beast, Hunter. Hello there. Welcome in. We got Prince and Kenig. Still don't know how to say your name, but hi. We got Hunter of Artemis and Lord Vader, Liz and Violet Ninja, Spectre with the 500 biddies. Thank you so much. Obro, welcome in. And we got I'm Tequila. Welcome in as well. Elysian, hello, hello. So tonight we are going to be playing on the truly Bedrock server as we usually do, and we're going to be building up some farms with some villagers and things, assuming that I can actually get into the game without crashing. I've already crashed twice. I think it's due to RTX. But yeah, it seems like we're good right now. Seems like we're good. Let's get up here because it's going to be a nice sunset. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. Anyway, how have you guys been doing? We haven't streamed in a couple days. Couldn't stream on Tuesday because I got busy with things. By the time I realized I was supposed to be streaming, it was already like 20 minutes late, and I was like, oops. Yeah, sorry about that. Jeez. You're 3 minutes late? How dare ye? Hi, Picklesworth is online. Very nice. Anyway, so we need to get ourselves some villagers from this silly thingy right here. And then we need to build a villager breeder thingy. And then we need to build a thing in the base that has a whole bunch of things in it. Yeah. Do you guys understand where I'm going with this? Bucket. Of course I have a bucket. You always carry a bucket around with you. It's one of the most useful items in the game. We're going to put it away, though, because I don't need it right now. I don't have, like, anything else with me. I usually carry wood with me and food. I don't need an axe right now. So many things. Too many inventory items. I've been really enjoying the pared down inventory, though. It's so nice. Just carry like 7 things with you. A crop farm? Yeah, villager crop farms. Quad villager crop farms. That's what we're going for. That's going to be for the next episode of Truly Bedrock. So we're going to be recording some of the stream tonight. Hopefully it works out well. Put the villagers in that thingy. Yep. Right, this layer is going to be reserved for the animal farms. We're going to have like a bee farm, sheep farm, animal farm, speed pig breeder. I mean, what? And then down below this, on this side, right by our cursed water, we're going to have ourselves the crop farm layer. So as you can see, we're actually making our way down the base pretty far. Hello, Morgan! How you doing? Is there so few names available on the internet now that you guys gotta have like 40 repeating characters? Like, I really want the name Morgan. Okay, Morgan with 2 N's is gone. 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, 12 N's is not taken. How many villagers will Silent drop to their death? Let's get a poll going for that. I'm gonna try not to kill any villagers tonight, but you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. Anyway, how are we doing on Deep Slate? Because that's kind of the first important thing. And it appears that we are doing terribly on the Deep Slate. Maybe I'll go steal some. When in doubt, just steal some. It always like works out. If you don't have something, just go steal it. Life advice to live by. If you want to go to prison. Don't say I didn't warn you. Anyway, let's hop down to the base. We'll see if there's any left at the thing, or we'll just go mining for like a second. Kind of like the Tootsie Pop question. Okay, is there any down here? Aha, there is. Okay, this is all stuff that I left here. So you know how I gave a whole bunch of couple Deep Slate to Tom for the Nether Hub? Yeah, well, I kinda need to take that back real quick. Don't tell him, because this is technically theft, I think. But I gave like all of this to him. And to be fair, the man has a lot of cobbled deep slate, so he's not gonna notice. He's not gonna notice if I just take a little bit of this back. You know what? Here, I kind of hold on. We're just gonna. There we go. That's as much as I can carry. Therefore, it's as much as I can steal. Yeah, I gave him a full double chest and a half, so this is fine. I'm taking interest. It was a loan. That's all it is. Whatever gets me out of stealing it. Hello, Anatox. Welcome in. Glad you enjoy the videos and stuff. Life goals. Well, I tried. There we go. Okay. Now we're doing good on deep slate. Look at that. Little bit of theft. Never hurt nobody. Unless you got caught. In which case, I warned you. Maybe I'm a bad example today. All gimmicks shown in today's stream are for comedic effects and entertainment purposes only. There we go. I think I'm covered. I'm not liable. I'm not liable. Let's see. We're gonna grab a little bit of this. There we go. That chest is looking nice in stock now. We need to like really craft up some more things though. Get that chest up there looking nice. Indian giver, Native American giver. Yeah, that's kind of a weird subject because like some of them prefer to be called Indians, but also it seems weird to call them that because yeah, that's a whole subject. Is it wrong? Who knows? Not really for us to decide anymore, is it? But yeah, that's kind of the saying, isn't it? But also, does that saying have weird connotations? I think it kind of does. I don't know. Weird things. It's indigenous now. Yeah, who could know? It's complicated. I guess if you just ask them, be like, hey, what do you want to be called? Be like, this and this, and there you go. That's what you got. Anyway, so we need to find out where the next row of doorways goes. So I believe we gotta go on the corner of this thing. Like a block up. Yeah, okay. We're gonna start lining up with the green ones because the magenta ones are just all kinds of wonky. I don't trust it. Don't trust it at all. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then up a block and up a block. I have no idea how we're gonna decorate this. I think it's just gonna be literally villagers and a wall. I feel like that's a good aesthetic. And I feel like that's all we really need. So we're gonna be building up the super duper simple villager crop farms that I did a tutorial on a while back. It requires 2 villagers per plot. Yeah, see, this one's totally wonky because that's the magenta that's way lower than it should be. Hey, Vulture, thank you so much for the biddies, and it's your first time chatting. Hopefully you're doing great tonight. Thanks for popping by. 1,000 bits, that's crazy of you. Also, we got a poll going. None. I'm a professional. Only 4% of people voted for no villagers dying. 52% for The majority of people think I'm gonna kill 3 to 5 villagers tonight. Okay, that's fair. Keep it simple, stupid is my life motto. Keep it simple, silent. I changed it. I decided I'm gonna stop referring to myself as stupid because it was not helping anything. Is this a block high? I feel like this is a block high. Who am I kidding? I'm still stupid. No point in denying the matter of fact here. There's no point in not calling it what it is. It's stupidity. That's all it is. What can I say? It's it's terminal. Yes, I've been diagnosed with terminal stupidity. Jeez. Yep. It's a serious medical condition. Why don't I have netherite? I do have netherite. Look at it. It's right here. Right here, bro. Netherite pickaxe. Jeez. I feel like I make myself laugh more than I make you guys laugh, which is maybe a good thing? I can't tell. What is back here? Okay, so it's like, oh, okay, it's an escape. Oh, this is where we're at. We're down to this layer already. This is where we got our first zombie villagers. Maybe we'll get some more zombie villagers, actually. That'd be convenient. Cool, so this side we won't need to mine out as much. Maybe we can put like a glowing farm somewhere down here. If we do, we need to train out this this pond. I forgot about that pond. Pretty sure its name is Amy. Let's see. We gotta get up here. Is this all concrete right here? I think that's supposed to be concrete. Is that 5? It is. Boop. Yeah, this stupid magenta spiral. It's off by a couple of blocks. And you know what? It is ruining everything. Can I place one block all the way over there? I can't. Right, there we go. I'm glad I kept these doorways really simple, because like if I was trying to make these doorways all intricately designed, it would be so much pain. Don't jump for a minute. Okay, I can try that. And make you laugh too. I'm sorry. They're terrible jokes. You shouldn't be laughing at this. I would highly recommend that you get a better sense of humor. Okay, 136. Did I jump there? I don't know. This is 134. 134, 135. This one's 136? Okay, so it needs to be right here. Yeah. Kind of awkward not being able to jump. No, I can't do anything. Unless I fly up. There we go. I have to jump to activate Elytra? Not really, because if you can't jump mid-air. You have to press, like, your jump button to activate Elytra. But you're not actually jumping. Now, if you jump off the ground, then that's jumping. But if you're already falling and then you activate your Elytra, that's not jumping. Yeah. I have a cat? What? Hi, Chapabello. Okay, 136. Just wanted to make sure that we had that right. Yeah, 136. Gotta make sure things are lined up, okay? If they're not lined up, it's just gonna look bad. Please don't point out how one of the spirals isn't lined up. I can't handle that right now. There we go. 136. Oh, hey, the mob farms are working from down here. That's good. Is a villager an item? You know, many great scholars and philosophers across time and eras have asked that question. And we've come to the resounding answer that, yes, they are. Because they're really stupid. Purple Spio, just over there with shifty eyes. Oh, when it, okay, you're referring to the name and item? The villagers count? I mean, yeah. I kind of already dug myself into that hole, so now I gotta reaffirm it. Yep, villagers are indeed items. I literally dug myself a hole. I happen to be standing in it right now, and I'm going deeper. 136. Villagers an item, are they stackable? They're a non-stackable item, because they're dumb. As previously stated. Only a few days left until Venom absolutely disses Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Oh wait, he's gonna diss how you can't go beyond 20 million blocks. I'm looking forward to his video on the marketplace. He's already made a couple on them, and it's quite good. If you haven't seen his recent videos about the Faithful texture pack being absolutely stolen and put on the marketplace, and that man profiting like so much money from that, I would highly recommend that you check that out. And then he did another one on the marketplace as well, about the Ether mod. Aether mod? Ether. I don't know. However you pronounce it. Yeah. Lots of issues with the marketplace. Glad that somebody's calling it out. I've actually been wanting to make a video on the marketplace myself for quite a long time. So I think I'm probably going to prioritize that and then like If it's already in the public eye, may as well finally drop my video on it. I've been meaning to make a marketplace video for so long. I've had the script written for a couple months now. I think I talked to you guys about it before in chat, didn't I? Because I wanted to get some interviews with some Java Edition creators and see their perspective on things. And I've been too ashamed or embarrassed to tweet out like, hey, anybody want to be in a video? And I just need to DM some people, I guess. Oh yeah, most everything on the marketplace is pretty garbage. Bodo and Solar, Chef, and Julian, along with IYIYL, or however you're supposed to pronounce that name. We got Colip and Respect and Gabor, Karma, and a couple others. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Welcome into the community. Hopefully you're doing great. Right, so the original plan for the base, I'm looking at my notes right now. Give me just a second. Because I got thinking, if the mob farms are right above us, then this layer might be best if we can stand here and activate those mob farms. Because we can stand... Oh, wait, no, never mind. We can't stand here to activate the mob farms. We got to stand a layer above it, I believe. I think let's get our little armor stand thingy out. Let's see what the spawning sphere is going to look like before I get too complicated here. All right, so it should be like touching that corner, shouldn't it? Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Right, let's see about this. Frozen pigs! And then that thing that looks really bad in RTX. Hello, XD! Well, you know, Bruno, Wood, maybe Pixel Riffs. Yeah. I actually met quite a few cool Java people from Clash of the Creators, so we might be able to do something with that, maybe. No, it doesn't look like we can stand at the bottom one to get the mob farms to work. Okay. So what happens if we're standing right here? Maybe we just can't use it from the bottom. Oops. Oh, come back here, Banner. Did I pick it up? I didn't pick it up. Where'd it go? Come on now. Is this not slime? Oh, wow, I landed on the one observer that's not. Okay, great. Pretty sure I heard a pillager down there or a wandering trader. You can stay down there. Bruto saying never gonna give you up the other day? That's brilliant. Every great streamer's gotta sing that once in their career. Everybody does. I've done it. I was coerced into doing it. And now Bruno's done it. That's great. Okay, yeah, we can stand at the second layer and get the mobs to spawn. Okay, that's kind of what we want. So, no, sorry, not second layer. Fourth layer. So, villager crop farm should go on the 5th layer. That way we can utilize this layer for actual player interaction farms and still get some mobs spawning above it. What happened to the mushroom prank? We tore it down. Right, so then... We gotta put a lava farm and a super smelter somewhere in the base. Do you guys think that that should go? Because ideally you want that close to where you're gonna be. Because you're probably gonna use it a lot. Well, not really. How often do you really smelt that much, right? So I'm kind of fine with that going on layer 4. And then pushing the crop farms down to layer 5. And then we'll have like villager crop farms and dye farms and stuff down below that. I think. We need a reason to go down to the bottom of the base. So like the tree farm is probably going to be near the bottom and stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and break our armor stand dealio. Right. So we're going to put lava and kelp, or lava and super smelter down here, and then we'll find something else to put on the other two doorways. I think that'll be pretty fine. So we need to make another section of doorways. You can plan out stuff on paper as much as you want, but sometimes you gotta actually... Oh, that was Fortune. build it in game in order to see what's up with it, you know? Because I thought that that was going to work out with the mob farms there, but apparently not. Do I have an Eye of Ender or like another Ender chest? I do have. I has one. Great. I think I actually have Ender pearls and stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Look at... Is obsidian not in there? No, it's still over here. Okay. Right then. Well, let's make some of these. Not all of them. And then 4 of those. Finally! More ender chests in my name. Been needing more ender chests for like a while. Brilliant. I guess I'll put eyes of in there as well. Why not, right? Oh yeah, the mob farms totally look like clone troopers. 100%. I wasn't intending for that, but it just kind of worked out that way. And you know what? I'm not ashamed of it. Speaking of clone troopers, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series is releasing on the 27th? Somewhere in there. I'm looking forward to that. Are you guys looking forward to that? It looks pretty epic. Not gonna lie. Bruh, Darth Vader's gonna be in it. They got Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor to actually play Obi-Wan and Anakin. Aunt May and... Oh, wait. Aunt May and Uncle Beru. They're gonna be in there. I almost said Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Yeah, they're gonna be in it. It's gonna be great. Michael Keaton is in there. There's a lot of good people. 115. Lots of good people are in it. Another block higher. Do I not have Silk Touch? This is Silk Touch. The trailer is so epic. It's only 6 episodes, so I'm kind of sad about that. It's probably gonna be a 1-season thing as well. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get a 2nd season. I'm really loving the live-action shows that they got, though. I'm really looking forward to the Ahsoka series, too. Oh, man. It's gonna be good. I'm a Star Wars nerd. If you're looking for something to watch before Obi-Wan comes out, I would highly recommend Clone Wars, and then Star Wars Rebels, and absolutely Bad Batch as well. Watch all the animated series, because they're actually really good on the lore for the prequels, and even the sequels as well, for Rebels and stuff. Definitely mandatory watching if you're gonna watch Ahsoka or Obi-Wan. And Morty's gonna be there as well, of course. How far down before a confused spiral goes through a door? I don't think it'll ever go through a door. It's just gonna be weird on the corners of doors. It's just gonna be one of those things. Yeah, I don't think it's that far off that it'll ever go through a door. It's just like slightly off. So it'll just be kind of in the way, you know? Okay. Once we get these stupid doorways done, then we will be able to actually get on with the farms, you know? The actual fun part. Or the actual painful part, whichever way you look at it. Bad Batch was awesome. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I was kind of hoping for more. It was a bit anticlimactic at the end, but it was all right. I enjoyed it. It was a good little series. I think there's going to be more seasons of that, right? I mean, surely, because it's kind of cliffhanger-y. What was this, 115, was it? Yeah, 115. Let me just repeatedly fly into a wall real quick. Always good for your brain. I don't need a brain anyway. Clone Wars? Not Attack of the Clones, but the Clone Wars, like, animated series. Not the original one from way back in 2000s. The new one. Granted, the first couple seasons aren't really like, you know, all that. The first couple seasons are like a kid's show. After the first couple seasons, it is not a kid's show. It gets dark. It is a great insight into the prequels and Revenge of the Sith and how all of that went down. It really expands the lore of the prequels. And overall, highly recommend. Good stuff. Thank you, honey. Appreciate it. Okay. I probably should have been putting a torch on these things, but whatever. We get a creeper, we get a creeper. And then I'll be sad. Because it's not going to have a chance to kill me. And that's just a waste of a creeper. This is still fortune. Right, we really need to switch over to Soak Touch. Ah, Soak Touch has no health. I see. That's fortune as well. I think we gotta go do some villager trading, I suppose. That seems like that's where we're at. Okay, then. Well, that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Rebels also had Obi-Wan in it. And Ahsoka as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, Rebels has a great kind of ending. Well, not really ending. How do I say it? It has a great section of Obi-Wan's story. Yeah, a great chapter. I would really recommend watching Rebels. Because, like, they are animated and they're definitely, like, geared towards kids. But, at the same time, they're also so good. And they expand on a lot of the story. Also, you get to see, like, the Inquisitors and stuff. And Rebels. And Vader. So, all the goodies. It's Star Wars! What do you want from me? There's no ender chest up here anymore? Of course there isn't. Right, well, let's go get an axe. Jeez. Alright, well, that axe is about to break. What are we doing? We're trying to repair this pickaxe real quick. At least a little. Let's take off the armor. If we die, we die with 1,000 levels. That'd be unfortunate. I'm not holding the pickaxe. Dang it. Really hope there's no creepers up here, because that would be super unfortunate for them. So I have no mercy on creepers. Beefy storage. Yeah, we've been really upgrading the storage recently. I don't think you even saw the expanded portion of it. Unless you happen to get a little peek at it. When we're flying by. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot that this whole thing up here is just full of stone and stuff. We need to move that somewhere, don't we? Hello, Owen. It was great to watch and introduce Star Wars to your kids. Yeah, for real. It's a great way to get kids into Star Wars. Great way to indoctrinate them into the best thing ever. Let's take a bunch of this stone. We gotta sell it for experience. Give me emeralds. Thank you. More emeralds. Thank you. Okay, that's half a pickaxe. That should be enough for now. I don't really want to spend all the time up here. We got stuff to do with these guys. Okay. Yep, sell the stone to masons? Absolutely. Get rid of that. Okay, so the goal for today is to get ourselves some quad villager crop farms installed in the base. We're going to be installing them down at that layer, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers down. So we're going to have basically a villager crop farm or multiple in each one of these doorways. So bam, bam, blam, and blam. So we need to mine out all of these, and we're going to be using the very simple crop farm that I did a tutorial on a while back. It's actually the one that we've already built on the server, and that's been fueling our potato empire the entire season, and that is sitting at the Chaos Hill. So we're going to be using all these potatoes for many smelteries and experience, and that's how we're going to be getting experience for the rest of the season. It's not going to be XP furnace glitches, but we are going to be sending the potatoes straight up to this layer for smelting them, which is going to be good. We're going to have a lava farm up there, another super smelter, and then our potato factory, basically. We just need to get villagers down here, breed them, have a farm going, and then get like a whole bunch of dirt, build up the whole thing, make it look pretty. It's going to be a little bit of work, but it's going to be very good for our potato empire. We're going to be using potatoes the whole season, regardless of food wars, regardless of cheaty furnaces. Yep. That's all there is to it. RIP Furnace God. RIP. It actually came back like 4 times. I swear, it's Bedrock Edition's Herobrine at this point. Because they removed it, and then it came back, and it was worse, and then they removed that, and then it came back, and then they removed it again, and then they removed it in beta again. They did a lot. They did a lot of removing for that one bug. Also, Puffy Wuffy Wuff, thank you for the follow. We also got Benny and Fumbles and Sham with the follows as well. Hopefully you're doing well. We got Benny Briggs with the follow as well. Thank you so much. And Sham, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing great. Do a Guardian Farm for Mending. Unfortunately, we don't have a Guardian Farm in the base. So that is the issue with that one. Otherwise, I would absolutely do that. We don't have any more obsidian? It doesn't look like it. Okay. I do need more torches. I'm so glad we got the silly sorting system going. I call it SSS. Silly sorting system. Shenanigans. The silly silent sorting system shenanigans. The super silly sorting system shenanigans for silent. How many S's can we put in there? Right, so what's the next step of this? I think we gotta get some boats. And then we gotta get some potatoes. I wonder how many raw potatoes we have. We have like a whole double chest, I believe. 3 boats. We have leads? Surely we has leads. We has 2 leads. Okay. Aha! We has more leads. We're gonna make more leads. I always forget that you can craft these stupid things, and I'm like, oh, why don't I have any leads? Meanwhile, like, I can just make, like, all of the leads. That was not nearly as many leads as I thought it was going to be. I overemphasized that. Just move my whole base into a gardening farm. Very simple. That's what I did in Season 2. Farming area of bases. You know what? Okay, what villagers are we going to grab? We're going to grab this dude right here. That dude. Hey, Wi-Fi dude. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Dig down into Foxy's farm. Is Foxy below us? I know Jesse's below us. I think Foxy's off in that direction. What other villager can grab? Which one of these guys is really dumb? Okay. Tell me which one of these is your least favorite villager, and we're gonna put them into the breeder. I'll give you some options. We got fisherman, farmer, loom dude, random librarian, composter dude, librarian dude, this station that doesn't do anything dude, brewing stand dude, and then just like all of these are all mending villagers, every single one of them. Fisherman, I kind of agree. Loom dude. I do like the loom dude, the way you said it. That's fine. We got snow on this again. Beautiful. Okay, my science project in the front yard has not resulted in any snow on top of the levers. However, this lever over here does have snow on it again, which is kind of an anomaly. 2 times? Very strange. Also, somebody left this in our base. Oops, I broke it. Oops. It might have been a housewarming gift and I just completely destroyed it. What mouse do I have? That's just some random Redragon mouse. It's like $25. It's not really anything special. Should probably get a better mouse. And Loom Dude. Are we ever going to use this dude? We're never going to use this dude. I've decided that we're stealing the Loom Dude because it's fun to say, Loom Dude, Dude of Loom. And we're gonna be putting him into a villager breeder of some sort, and that is gonna be great. So let's just put this right here, and then I think if we break this, he should just kind of walk straight into the boat. Or he's just gonna go run off and we're gonna lose him. What are you gonna do? You're free! Go explore the world! You know what? He's actually got kind of an epic view. Maybe he just wants to live here. To be fair, I am gonna put you in a tiny hole in a cave. So, okay, he's made up his mind. He's tired of this beautiful view. He wants to go live in a cave. I don't blame him. Loom Dude will meet his doom. Come on now. Come on, Loom Dude. Stop fighting it. You're literally on ice. What are you doing? Boom goes the Loom Dude. Why are villagers cross-eyed? Do you really need to ask that question? Oh no! I forgot they could get into boats. Our villager is bringing along a companion cube. I completely forgot that the mob heads can get into boats. Oh no, that's the worst. Just dragged him along and the cat head got in there. Okay, you can bring one companion cube with you, but otherwise, that's it, mister. Right, okay. We need to get this guy to safety before he, like, literally dies. Just spontaneously dies. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Come on, mister. Not only can I climb a mountain, I can climb a mountain with a villager. It's his plushie. Yeah, man, he's got a little plushie. Adorable. You and your creeper sounds. He's his only friend in the world. I'm his friend. That's what I tell him. That's what I tell myself. Emotional support cat. Y'all gotta stay over there, right? Nah, don't come up here. Ain't nobody got time for you. I'm just gonna let him die. You guys are persistent. Why aren't you dying? Oh, there's one sea lantern above him. Wow. How can you even spawn up here? This thing is made of sea lanterns. He died midair. Wow, okay. I guess he didn't want to die. From falling down. Hey, Zero, welcome back for 41 months. Who needs an Omega Flex when you got this? That's fair. Jeez. How you doing? It's good to see you. We're gonna grab that other villager as well. Hope there's no zombies around. It's daytime, they shouldn't be. I'm about to lock him up, true friend. Yep. Oh, this guy's in a minecart. Oh. That's way more convenient. We can't have that. Get into the thing. There we go. Okay, you know what? We are going to bring this with us, and then we're going to tear all this down, too, because it looks kind of ugly. There's a zombie on my lawn. It's so rude of it. I specifically have a sign out there saying, no zombies on my lawn. They're really walking on my grass? How dare they? Do I even have a lawn? Hold on, it's all snow. I love how these guys, like, kind of rubber band. This lead is very elastic. It builds up a lot of tension, then they just kind of, like, catapult towards you. It's great. Come on now. Come on now. Whoop! Oh! Oh! He nearly went too far. He, like, swung all the way out over there. Okay. That was great. Okay. Great, now we got 2 villagers and 1 emotional support cat, and we just need to get them down to, like, there. Right, so I think, okay, listen. Look at me carefully, just like that. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get a running jump, and then you fly down with your elytra, and then, that's how you do it, okay? I swear, if you guys die from this, I'm gonna have some serious quarrels with you. That's why they're partially made out of slime. Yeah, how are we gonna do this? When I designed the base, I did not think about how to get villagers down it. That was not one of the design concerns nor priorities. And now I'm regretting not thinking about it. So, slime blocks? We has many slime blocks. We can probably get something to work with this. Yeah, I mean, here goes. Is that lined up? Can't tell. Really? I was doing the block placing trick. A rail cart. But it's so far down. Maybe I need to boat them off. Yeah, maybe I need to ride in the boat with them. I'm gonna hold 2 totems if we're doing that. Magma elevator. That we ain't got time to build infrastructure. I do have time to build a bouncy castle though. Okay. A D elevator. I'm pretty sure that's called a descalator. Let's see. I don't want to put it on gravity blocks because I think the gravity blocks would fall and they might suffocate. Right. Totems. It's not nearly enough totems. Okay. Only 3 totems. We need some naming item for these totems. Give them a feather. Nah. They don't deserve nice things. I'm not in a gift-giving mood. Let's see. Yep, okay, this is kind of like that. Okay. Get some railings on this dude. Okay. We're gonna take them down one at a time. Keep it silent, stupid. Small Kuma. Wearing anything in my armor slots? Oh, well, I guess we'll go do some naming items right now. Let's see. Oh, wait, that's my 5-minute one. Yeah, but we'll do some naming items and then we'll head back up there and maybe, let's see, 55 seconds? I can't actually take off the helmet. I'm banned from wearing armor, but I can't take off the helmet. Okay, well, that's just gonna stay there then. Let's see. Small Kuma. And then keep it silent, stupid. Stupid? I can't even spell stupid. That's not a great sign. Can't even spell stupid. There hasn't been much Bedrock parody coming to Java in the snapshots. I mean, it happens slowly. It's a thing. Give them time. We don't really need all these leads, do we? Okay. Well, I can't jump off of this because I don't have an elytra, so we're kind of stuck down here for no seconds. Ow. Okay, I think I've devised a plan for how we're going to do this. So I'm going to ride in a boat and with this guy, and then we're going to hold some totems, and then we're going to land down on that slime block platform. So we have a little guardrail here, and it's just going to go forward, and it's just going to fall down, and it should be perfect, no issues, and no health insurance because I'm cheap. No life insurance either. It's going to be great. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this boat just the proper way. If we overshoot this, we're both probably going to die, at least a little bit. Geronimo! We really overshot it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're really going forward too much. Uh-oh. Please don't go all the way forward. Stop right here. Thank you. Okay. That actually worked pretty well. Now, if I get out of this, are we going to take damage? No. Okay. What happens if I get... Oh, God! We jump back up in the air. I forgot about that bug. Oh, what? Okay, now I'm falling through the world. This is dangerous. More dangerous than it looks. Right. I'm kind of concerned that this guy might die if I get him out of the boat. So we need to be careful about that. But let's get the other guy down here. We are going to put a wall right here, just in case bad things happen, because bad things happen a lot. I can't even get in this boat. There's an emotional support cat in there. Can I undo that? I can't take that away. Okay. Well, this guy's going down on his own. Can't help you there, boy. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It's not happening. Come on now. Little bit of nudging. Little bit of nudging. We got to do this very slowly. Okay. Come on, get a little bit further. Not super fast. And then please don't die when you get down there. Okay, bye. He's falling very slowly. That did not look very reassuring. I think he's good. I think he's got it. He's a very glitchy villager in a boat, but I think it's all right. Yeah, okay, cool. That actually worked out fairly well. Let's get these guys to safety. And then get a villager breeder set up. I think we're gonna build it in here, and then we will populate the other sides with crop farms first, and then we will build up the side last, probably. Loom dude going to his room with a boom. It's not doomed. For sure. Okay. I was staring very judgingly. A little bit. Oh, we're gonna breed these guys. Come on now. Yeah, no, we need 8 villager babies. If we want to have 1 crop farm on each side, we might build more than that though. Come on. See you later, Wi-Fi. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Hopefully you had a good one. I like how bouncy slime is. I want to put a bouncy slime pad at the bottom of the base. I feel like that'd be good. Since we can't break the bedrock, then, yeah. Then 2 replacements for the iron farm. No, we're not sending any up. Evil Live, thank you for the follow. And we also got Olsen and Skull Rocket. Thank you for the follows as well. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you're doing good. You need a good profession to support 8 kids. And this economy? You really want my stone right now. Yeah, we gotta go up and get some beds and stuff. I don't have water? Since we've had villagers die when getting out of boats before, I'm gonna put down a water bucket, and we're gonna hope that that kind of like dilutes any fall damage that they might suffer. So here goes that. If we can break that boat, he should hopefully not die. Please don't die. I don't have any spares. Why does the boat take 10 years to break? Okay, thank you. And then we break this dude with his emotional support cat. And hopefully you don't die either. The water might not be necessary, but it makes it more chaotic. Which is always good. Please break already. Oh my god, thank you. There goes the cat head. Just into the wall. Okay, well, bye, cat head. Okay, then. Now we got our villagers in here. Beautiful. They're going to continue jumping around. Look how happy they are in their new home. They don't like beautiful mountain views. They love cave homes. Okay, now they've settled in. No, this guy's still jumping for joy. Cool, look at this. Let down some rockets. They're so dumb. Villagers are dumb. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, then. Need some beds and stuff. Loon Dude and Frank. His name's Frank. Okay, you guys stay in there. I'm gonna go over here. Honeymoon face. Hi there. This guy's name is Frank. Somebody remind me of that in like 10 streams. Except forget. Can it be Frank with a C? 2 C's. Frank. Okay, what's our abandoned actions looking like? We already did both of those. We got a wardrobe change. Thank you, Bullion, for this one. Is the wardrobe change actually fixed? Can we change skins? We can! Finally, look at that. It's about time. I want to be this skin. I haven't been this skin in a while. Such a good little skin. Love it. Drink water to survive a mechanic. I wouldn't really like it. It'd just be kind of unnecessary. It doesn't add anything to the game. Maybe for a hardcore mode. Yeah, thank you, Bullion, for that one. Let's see, how are we doing on other redemptions? 5 naming items, we did that one. We gotta do an apple real quick. This one's a caramel apple. From Mel. Thank you for that one. We gotta do a pick my nose. Is this one named? It is, Pink Fortune. Yeah, we don't have any pickaxes that are not named at the moment, but if we make a new one, we'll keep that. We still don't have a Sweet Berry. We still don't have a John's Wick. I'm gonna reject these two since we don't have those items. Frank. 2 C's and then a K. I never say anything about there being a K in there. It's just 2 C's. It's Francc. Frank. I did not grab beds. Frank. Need 10 beds. A lot of beds. And then we need to grab some foodie woody as well. And I think we put away all the slime. We don't really need slime anymore. I'll keep a little bit of it though, because it's kind of helpful. Right, so is that enough? That's enough for 20 beds. Beautiful. How much food do we need? I always forget, like, the ratios. I never remember the ratios, rather. Hey, Draylin. Welcome in. Isn't it, like, 16 potatoes or something per baby? A lot of bone meal. A lot of potatoes. That should be enough. I love how many naming items are in here. This is great. You guys are great. 12 each parent for each child. Well, that's a lot of food. Jeez. Inflation, am I right? Sir Gamer and Kiolo, Gambit, and Wyeth. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. Uh-oh. We're getting a lot of conflicting answers. 12, 16, 10. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna put all the beds up here. This might break the iron farm. Let's hope it'll be far enough away from the iron farm. Okay, so we're gonna put in 10 beds up in this little area. These guys are indeed linking to the beds. Hopefully this doesn't affect the iron farm that's upstairs. We might have to like rebuild the village if it does, in which case that'd be very silly. But either way, we need 8 brand new babies, assuming none are nitwits, and then we're going to have basically 8 babies for 4 different crop farms, 2 villagers each. And that should be enough. So these 2 guys can't be used in the crop farms. Well, I guess they could, actually. Because we need 4 farmers and then 4 just, like, excess villagers? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So this shouldn't take as long as I was thinking. Okay, you get 10. And you get 10. Should say bebes. Bebes! There we go. Yeah, so it is 12 potatoes per villager per baby. Okay. 24 potatoes for a villager. That's such a ripoff. Ridiculous. Anyway, we're just going to give these guys a lot. So, oh, look, that's a cute little cold villager. You get a bunch. You get a bunch. You get some more. Don't give the baby any, because that's not productive. And there we go. Now we just need to wait. They're staring at me. Menacingly. Taxes for children has increased. Don't you get tax deductions for having a dependent? Or something like that? I don't know. Every villager needs 12,000. These guys are quick. Damn. Hey Gambit Games, we upload all of the live streams to the second YouTube channel. Twitch only keeps them for 3 weeks or whatever, so we upload them to YouTube where they stay forever. That way you guys can constantly blackmail me over dumb things that I say for all eternity. And there's no, like, statute of limitations on that. Yeah, so it's all uploaded to the second channel. With a somewhat janky thumbnail, but it works. And then, yeah. Like $2,000 a kid? That's not too bad. I know that really helped us when I was a kid. Let's see, is that 5? That's 4. These guys got no shame. Yeah, silentwo is the channel name. Do we have a link for that? Is that on the main links thing? Discord, Twitter, subscribe, Patreon. I didn't put the website on that either. Okay, I need to add the website and silentwo to that. There we go. I just want this piece of stone. I can't get it. Yes, we need to figure out what we're doing with the iron farm and stuff, because I'm pretty sure this breaks the iron farm. 5. Okay. Let's break 2 of these, and then we'll get 1 more. And then... Well... yeah, no, let's get 1 extra in case... Let's get 2 extra in case there's a nitwit. Yeah, whatever. Can't have too many villagers. If there's excess, we'll just kill them or keep them or something. Not afraid of having too many villagers. Never Schmacker services may be required. That was our sword name in the previous season, wasn't it? Tater, Beacon Factory, Tater Slayer. We don't have a Nitwit Schmacker, do we? That was last season. The babies are kind of cute. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. And then like, wow, these things are demons. Like, we need ourselves 4 composters. Probably got some of those. Yep. And then we need beds. We already kind of got all that, don't we? Do we need a bunch of dirt? I think we need a bunch of dirt. We do need a bunch of dirt. Oh, wow. We need a bunch of dirt. I'm realizing that we do not have enough dirt to build all of these crop farms. because each one of them requires 256 dirt. Well, slightly less than that, but that's roughly 4 stacks. So I don't have enough dirt to my name. I'm literally dirt poor. How many bad jokes are there in this episode? I feel like there's a lot. See you later, Frank. Right, what level are we gonna put him at? Whoop. How did I mess up that jump of all the things? I'm thinking we put one in the floor, and then we could have a second one like right here. Could fit a lot. Now what should count towards villager deaths? Nah. Yeah, so they're 2 blocks tall. Seriously, falling off a lot. My shift key not working? Jeez. 1, 2, and then the next one could go right here. We could fit 3 layers on this one side. We have a lot of room to play around with. What do you guys think we should do? I was gonna put 1 on each side, but we could do a lot more than that. Are you the nitwit in the family? I know I am. Hey, thank you for the biddies, Gambit. That's very nice of you. We also got Sir Gamer and Woomting with the follows. Welcome in. 1 on every side. I think that would be nicest. Then maybe we can stack them up later if we feel like it. Also, we should have some backup villagers because these guys might despawn on chunk borders. Or actually, no, I heard in the TB Discord that that bug was fixed. I'm not sure. So find out. I really do need all this dirt. Hello, Zim Zimmy. Welcome in. What about despawning chunk borders? Apparently things don't despawn on chunk borders anymore. Allegedly. Supposedly. So it has been said. Hey, look at that. Waterlogged solid block. I wonder if that's just a visual bug. I'd like it a couple times now. I don't want any ledges for things to spawn on. Right, let's decide what size we're gonna make this. Yeah, name tag bat despawn? Dude, capturing a bat's like surprisingly difficult. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Giant pillar of water. 8, 9, and then 10 and 11. How far back do we want this? Because the standard farm is 15 by 15. Yeah, that's my bubble column. It's already ruined though. In like 4 different spots. Yeah, I'm not too worried about ruining it some more. Maybe we do like 15 by 7. That way it's lined up with this. Capturing a firefly in 119? That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is really hard to capture something that doesn't exist. And that's why we don't have ghosts. Or do we? You guys believe in ghosts? I've never asked this. I would hope we're beyond this as a species. You think fireflies got canceled? I don't think there's a reason for them to have them anymore. Have they improved the villager leader mechanics for realms yet? Realms are just incredibly inconsistent and unreliable. Oh, no, I don't think so. No to ghosts. Yay! I think we're gonna make it 9 wide. Because, you know, we can moisturize that much soil. RIP, wish they did. Do you realize the irony of that when we're referencing ghosts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, something like this. Yeah, so this should be a fairly big box for guys to farm. And then if we want to, we can stack it up. And then I guess we may as well just make it 3 tall, just to have it be consistent. Give them a little bit of breathing room, you know? There we go. Okay, let's go get a hoe and some water and some other stuff. Yeah, they're toxic to frogs IRL, so they made the frogs not eat fireflies. I'm not sure if they've officially canceled fireflies, but I definitely have not heard anything about them coming to the game. A lot of memes, but no official anythings. Yeah, no official anythings. Oh, we need hoppers and stuff as well. Oh, well, there's 50 of them. Okay. Do we want to use garden pigo or boats and? Which one are you guys thinking? The frog biome colors actually do make sense, according to biology. I know it doesn't make, like, it's not what you would expect, but it is what it is. The RTX Firefly meme was great. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I didn't grab ice. I bounced off the bed. Didn't even try. Let's see. I always forget something. Always forget something. Whee! Do a 360. Do a 720. Do a 12 whatever. Yep, and then we will put more right here so they can't jump on top of those. Base is looking good. Oh, we don't have an RTX on right now. I turned that off earlier. Oh, I finally fixed the stupid fan issue on my computer. It was just something in the BIOS. Thank you to Chewbacca in the Discord for pointing that out. It's like, yo, it's probably just something in your BIOS. I kind of thought it was, but I just never, like, looked at it. And yeah, I just had to change a stupid setting in the BIOS. And now the fans actually work. Like, it was set to just max speed for fans when it was motherboard control, but now it's just like standard. So whenever like I do something, hey, the fans turn on automatically. I don't need to ever mess with it. It was so annoying. Yeah, I've been messing with that. I've been manually turning on and off my fans for like 6 months since I got my new PC. Yeah, make sure the PC doesn't go in flames. Yeah. Honestly, though, that is kind of cool looking. Like, to be fair, this is Minecraft, people. It's not like that impressive, but it's still kind of cool. I like it. Right, well, I put away all the all the things. Right, so in this back corner, we're gonna have this, and then hold on, let me check. I think you need to have like walls or fences or something right here in order to prevent the crops from landing where they shouldn't. This is Minecraft, apparently. So I've been told. Do you need fences? Could just go look at the one that we have on server, but I think this is faster. Hello everyone, Sai here. Welcome back to another Bedrock tutorial. Yeah, you need fences. Fence posts. Yeah, not fence gates. That's got 500,000 views. Oh my god. I need to make more crop farms. I don't know what videos do well on the channel, because like when I post it, I'm like, okay, next video. And then I see it like months later, I'm like, oh my god. Like the stupid Squid Games video. That's got like nearly 1 million views. Why? I will never know. I think it's got more views than freaking Phoenix SC's Squid Game video, which doesn't make any sense. Since he's like the guy that like did the whole thing. Granted, I guess I'm like the only one that did a full like edited upload of the gameplay. Everyone else did like highlights or clips or live streamed it. So I guess it makes sense from that standpoint, but it's so weird. That video just like took off. It'll probably take off again when Squid Games 2 comes around. Squid Games, yeah, pretty much. I think we got like 16,000 subscribers from that video. And they're never gonna get more Squid Games content. Right, how many do we have? 7? 8. 4, 8. Beautiful. These guys take 20 minutes to grow up, so we just gotta go do things. Let's go grab some concrete, I guess. Ridiculous. YouTube be weird. YouTube is weird. We need more concrete than that. We also need to figure out how we're gonna decorate this dealio, because I do not know how we're gonna do that. Also, are we supposed to be using oak fences? I kind of just grabbed those because they're the only ones in the box. I don't think it really matters. We could use spruce, I guess. We have more of them, so it's probably a better option. Don't need to go farm oak for anything. I'll grab some magenta glass while I'm here too, I suppose. The 30 that I have. Came strictly for Squid Games content. Well, stay tuned, because eventually there will probably be another one, maybe. Discord for it still exists, so theoretically. Theoretically. That was so fun, though. Phoenix SC put together a great event for that. Huge shout out to Eli for, or Ellie. Damn it, Ellie! For inviting me to that. That was great fun. I always say Eli. Hard habit to break. You know what? I guess we kind of do want this here. And now we're out of stone. Of course we are. Spruce is your favorite? Spruce is the best, honestly. It's so good. I definitely want to design a 2x2 spruce tree farm. That is absolutely on the to-do list. Let's see. Probably next Tuesday, we're going to do a Technical Tuesday stream. Because, you know, that's kind of the name of it. It's going to be such a massive farm, but I really want to do it. I think it's going to be great. Can't go wrong with it, right? All right, let's break those ones. Maybe break that one too. Okay, that looks fair. Let's get some tater tots in here. Do you think that's enough light, just having light sources in the middle for like these guys on the edges? What light level do they need? Is it 7 to grow? I actually don't know. I just know, like, spam down a light source and they'll probably grow. So I guess we'll put one in the corners of the room. Might not be necessary, but whatever. Butcher of names strikes again. Absolutely. I haven't been terrible about butchering names lately that I know of. No one has called me out on it. Plant a beet? No! Never! I would never taint a farm like that. How dare you even suggest something like that to me? You come into my stream, into my chat, and you... Yeah. Gonna go play some Minecraft. Nice, have some fun, Jumpy. We'll see you later. Yeah, it takes 20 minutes for those silly villagers to grow up, so we kind of got to burn some time until then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Water source. 1, 2, 3, and then a 4. Could save some dirt by not planting dirt underneath like the backside hopper. Yeah, planting dirt, because that's how that works. You guys know what I'm saying. Place some dirt. Yes, like this back 3x2 area. What blocks are we going to use there? Stone bricks, because it's cheap. There we go. No time for democracy. Gotta get stuff done. You and your beetroot emotes. Doesn't matter if it's not chunk aligned. I would highly recommend chunk aligning everything, but this base has got a chunk border going straight through the middle of it, because I like living on the edge of a chunk border. So yeah, that kind of makes it difficult to do things. Hey, Rebel Bucket, thank you so much for 3 months of Prime subscriberage. How you doing? Love the name. He tries to save dirt. Me, I don't have enough. Never have enough dirt. Yeah, see, it's much quicker to build it the second time than it is the first time. Whoop. I like barely even use dirt. I still don't have enough of it. And then we break out all this, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Beautiful. I may have a slightly weird definition of beautiful. I should build a dirt farm. A lot of people have unironically asked for that, and the answer is no. Just no. The day I make a dirt farm is the day that there's literally nothing else to farm. Or maybe it's just really interesting. But really interesting and dirt farm don't belong in the same sentence. Yeah, dirt farm equals shovel. I might make a satire short out of that. Like, Omega Dirt Farm, Minecraft Bedrock Edition, MCPE, PlayStation, PS5, PS4, Wii U, Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox 360, Xbox Series X. Do I have an empty shulker? I need one. Get rid of all these. So we keep those for now. Taters can go into there. Hoppers, fences, ice. Great. Never a bad time for satire short. I forgot to upload a short today. Oops. Automated clay farm? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Probably gonna wait until 1.19 to get out some like skulk farms and stuff like that. I think you can add a skulk farm to a trident killer like really easily. I haven't specifically messed around with it, but since you just need a catalyst and then like any XP orbs that drop near it just kind of spread, I think you can make one really easily. You don't need the mobs to die like on the skulk or near it. You just like need the experience to be there. Oh wait, no. You do need the mobs to die next to the catalyst. But they don't need to die like on it. Like they can die somehow else. I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. Iron Ray Farm Trading Hall, do you have any tips? Prepare for pain. Build everything out of leaves. All of it. Every single thing needs to be covered in leaves. Do not leave a single surface not covered in leaves. The beds, the workstations, the villagers, the houses, the chests, the ender chests, the workstations, the beds, the bells, yourself, cover it all in leaves. Because raids can spawn on everything that's not leaves or scaffolding. Also, I hope you don't have fire spreads on, because that would suck. Also, definitely get yourself a lightning rod on the ground somewhere. That way you don't have to worry about lightning. Okay, I think these two are done. Yeah, we should definitely do 2 layers, though. They grew up. Aw, my cutie little villagers all grew up. Look at that. Oh, you're so adorable, you guys. Right, where is my workstations? Now that you're grown up, get a job, make some money. What are you waiting for? Jeez, you got up there. How did you get up there? You're not supposed to be up there. It's restricted zone. Right, let's just spam down a bunch of these. How about that? Is that gonna work? Yep, there we go. 4 farmers. Congratulations, you got a job. Didn't even have to go to school for it. Someone's got to support that family. Because I'm not going to. No, it's a terrible joke. Terrible. Support your families. Dang it. I just want to pick up that. Thank you. I want to lock them in. And then we need some extra workstations. Some barrels. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna do this the quick and easy way, which is spam down some more barrels. Then we're gonna have some fisher dudes. And that guy are the originals. We didn't get a single nitwit. I'm so proud of you. Not a single one of you is in my image. That's great. So, we're gonna trade with this guy. He's locked in. He's locked in. He sells beetroots. Okay, you might actually be a nitwit in disguise. I don't have anything to buy from you. Okay, whatever. Can I buy from you? Thank you. And not you. And then you. You buy potatoes. I like that one. We got 2 that buy beetroots though, so we got 2 nitwits in disguise. Okay. Yes, we need 4 of these guys to be something not a farmer, 4 of them to be a farmer, and then we should be good. Can a person only do 1 ban action in a stream? There's only 2 of those allowed per stream. That's just the limit. I really need an axe right now. Four of them didn't get traded with? Okay. Right, yeah, now we need 3 more fishermen. Let me buy something from you. Thank you. can't. Nope. Nope. I need a bucket trade. Are we getting cats down here? If you can't give me a bucket, then you don't exist. You know what? We actually have enough right now. I think we're good. 4 farmers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 others? 10 total? Yeah, I think we're good. Let's put down the beds, I suppose. Get rid of the axe. I have to swap this out again or go repair it or something. So we got too much stuff. Some random little fishies. Okay, now we need to get these guys out of here. One farmer, one other dude. That's all we need. What we're trying to do, we're trying to breed up villagers and then move them into some villager crop farms. Do we have everything? Need blocks. I think we're good. Okay. Unreal, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome in. We also got Nightmare with a Prime sub too. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for the support. Hopefully you're doing great. We also got Russian and Elixian, OD, and a couple others with the follows. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Okay, so now that all of our villagers are traded with and we got all the things set up the way that we wanted to, we're going to simply quickly grab this guy through the corner of that block. If we can do that. I just need to get 2 villagers. Why are you so hard to break? Please, boat, just die. Okay. It'd be great if you could just come through. Come with me, Sir Villager. Maybe. No? Okay. Well, he's stubborn. How are we going to do this then? Can I place the boat right here? I was kind of thinking one of them would hop in there. Maybe I need to punch him. That might do it. Okay, get into the boat! He did not jump up from that. I don't think you usually get knocked back or something. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. And then you. There we go. Professional Minecrafter. Right then. And then we lead that, and then, oop. There we go. Come with me. Not too far. Oh, wow, that was really close. These things are awfully bouncy. Okay. You guys are going to come with me, and you're going to like it, and it's going to be great. Nearly went over the edge. That's fine. You know, a near accident is not an accident. Does not count. That's definitely not wide enough. Just wrecking the base over here. Lead the boat. There we go. There we go. No? Okay. Villager hockey. I've gotten rather good at moving these guys. This one's actually a farmer? Yes, it is. Okay. None of these are harvested, so he's not going to be doing that. Why can't you buy a second bandit action? Because there's already been 2 band actions this stream. You're not the only one that does them. 10 a.m. in the morning? That's early. Jeez. What kind of time zone is that? Many hours ahead of me. Okay, so how are we gonna get these guys out of here? That's the question. There's all these mobs over here. You guys hear that? Bunch of zombos over here. Oh, hi! Okay, there's a whole lot of zombos over here. I don't have a sword or a bow, so we're just gonna do this the slow way. Is there a zombie spawner over here? That would actually be kind of nice, because that's a lot of mobs. Hi, guys. Or maybe this is just 1.18 being 1.18. Hi. There's no mob spawner. It's literally just a tiny cave. All of that spawned in this. This doesn't go anywhere. This was all just right here. Okay, that's great. Just that one tiny little section. Cool. I guess that is what it is. 1.18, everybody. We actually get mobs to spawn. Fantastic. A lot of sloys. Yep. Party in the back. Party in the crop farm. It's a very slow nudging of boat. Hello, codfish. How you doing? Tis for truth. Thanks for gifting a sub to Chapabello. How you doing tonight? Break the boat! This is ridiculous. There we go. Okay, we got our guys free now, and then we're just gonna push this little dude into this area. So, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I need you to go right back into this little nook. Yep, you're gonna stay there forever. Haha, I tricked you. And then the other guy is basically free to roam around. So he should be all good, basically. We are going to give him a composter somewhere in this area. I think it needs to have a block above it. Like, I think he needs to be able to stand on it for him to access it. I'm not sure. Either way, we could maybe put it right there. Excuse me, sir? Yeah, so he needs a composter as of 118. Otherwise, he's going to get backed up a full inventory. And then he can, like, compost extra things, make bone meal out of it. Actually, you know what? I don't know if that's necessary because this guy's a potato farmer. He doesn't have seeds. If he was farming beets or wheats, then maybe he would need a composter. But otherwise, I think he's fine. Yeah, I think he's fine. Also owned by Soy. We can name the villager at the top of the base that. For sure. We can do that this stream. Okay, here's a test of your skills, good sir. Plant. Plant. You take potato and you shove it into the ground. No, I'm not trading with you. Plant. It's your one job. Does he need more than that? He's awfully happy to take my potatoes. Plant. Okay. I'm just gonna go now. Bye. I will come back when you decide to plant. Start farm 5,000. Oh my god. What time of the day is it? Late. Okay, let's do that for this side now. Also, yeah, this is the basic version of the crop farm that we decided to build. It's like 9 wide by 11, so slightly smaller than what I showed in the tutorial, but very simple and straightforward. Got 2 water sources in the middle right there, guy in the back, and then we're going to hook these up with some auto droppers, send all the crops upwards to a super smelter. Anything that's left over will be sent up to the very top of the base to the bulk storage that we built earlier. Farmers only work during the day. He planted! Okay, so farmers only work during the day. Apparently, how lazy of them. But, yeah, look at that. He actually did do a planting thing. Are you gonna do it for us on camera? Come on. I need validation here. There you go. Look at that. Good little farmer. Thank you. He's gonna be giving us many potatoes. So we need to get the second one set up, and then we're gonna build a third one over there and get a little storage system for the villagers. Little storage cube. And then we'll build the fourth villager crop farm over here. What time of day is it? Everyone in the chat's like, it's X AM or PM. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. Thank you. Smelters still store experience? Yeah, they store experience, but as soon as they take an item out, then the experience gets reset, which is how they're supposed to happen. That's how they're supposed to work. There's no cheaty experience. You can't duplicate experience. Oh, hi. No, wait. Hold on. There we go. Sometimes you just need to punch a villager in the face. Hey, Nightside, thank you for 16 months of Prime sub. Jeez, that's a lot. Well, how are you doing tonight? Oftentimes you find. It's very cathartic. Cathartic? Cathartic. I've never actually said that word before. I don't know how to say it. James Corey and Sasha Lowe. I don't know how to say your name exactly, but thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in, everybody. There reason I prefer Bedrock over Java? It's fun. And we've been playing it for so long. It's good. It's called Sunk Cost Fallacy. 22 months from Filthy G-Man. Jeez. How you doing? Jeez. That's very close to 2 years. Thank you so much for the support. My God. Hey, Jinzu, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Everybody's popping up right now. It's like, cool. The bad part of the stream's over. All the cool kids get to join now. How you doing, Jen? Break the boat! Oh my God. Break! Break! Thank you. Hey, he immediately got to work. That's a good sign. Sirs. I swear, no, you are not allowed to go. No, not you. The other one. The other one. There we go. That actually worked. Don't know how that worked, but it did. Okay. That's great. Look at that. Wait, Silent, there's a bad part of the stream? The whole stream. Okay. Oh, wait. Whoops. This whole guy needs to go right there. Is it daytime? I think it's daytime. Should be. Plant a patat. Okay, villagers number 2 are in place. He planted a patat. Very nice. Very professional villager. So that is 2 sides out of 4 done. Okay, let's build up this third side. And we'll be pretty close to done, actually. Flawless. It's hot in the Philippines. I bet. I've always wanted to visit the Philippines. It seems kind of nice there, you know? I want to travel a lot. I think everybody wants to travel a lot, right? It's very hard to do. So expensive. I'd love to visit one of the places with like just an amazing view of the night sky. Because some of the pictures I've seen are just like gorgeous. Get to see like the whole Milky Way. It's just like, whoa. That seems really fun. See the aurora, that also seems pretty epic. Norway? Yeah. Norway's got some amazing pictures of the aurora. I saw some of those on Twitter the other day. Like, oh man! Kind of want to move to Norway. Give shout out to Filipinos. Filipinos are great. Australia. I think even Arizona's got some pretty good views of the night sky. It's just desert. And most of it's federal land as well, so it's not built on, right? What's up here? Absolutely nothing. Cool. Let's keep it that way. Northern Wisconsin, but still snowy. Fair enough. You're trying to go see the flower fields, not sure where they are in Netherlands? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, some very famous, like, flower fields and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure where those are at either, though. I do know what you're talking about. Okay, we need a torch. Bloop. 1, 2, 3, 4. That torch goes there. Water, water. All the rest of this is dirt. Actually, not all of it. That's way too many stone bricks. I do not regret it. Tulip fields, Netherlands. Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to visit Europe. I want to visit some of the tropical countries. I want to visit, like, everywhere. I want to Mexico. Mexico seems really fun, too. So many cool places on the planet. I need to get a passport and stuff. And then, like, time and money and plans. Traveling's complicated. Maybe I'll become a blogging channel. I can hard pivot from Minecraft into travel vlogs, right? Pretty sure that's possible. I'll be the first one to do it. I see no flaws with this plan. You want to go to the moon? I want to go to the moon too. It seems pretty epic, doesn't it? No joke, it seems pretty fun. Go up there with like the super light gravity. It's like 1/8 or something. It's like super low. And then you get to see the Earth, you know, the planet. If you're traveling there, you're probably going to get to see the Earth rise, where you're traveling across like the far side of the moon, and then you get to see Earth come up over the horizon. Michael's Rift for help with the moon. This is true. I want to go there for real. I think in our lifetimes, it's definitely going to be possible. Like, if you're under, like, 30 or something, then, like, trips to the moon, probably not too far away. Start exercising. You gotta be in good shape to go to the moon. And also, like, to live longer. To have a better chance of going to the moon. Just exercise in general. It's good for you. I mean, it's very bad for you. You should not exercise. It's like the worst thing you should do. It's like junk food, basically. Build a bouncy pad on the moon. Oh, that'd be super fun. I don't know how weak the gravity on the moon is, but I was always curious, and I don't think it's possible, but if you jump hard enough, can you just fly off into space? I don't think you can, because it's still got gravity up there. But yeah, I don't think it's possible. Live on the moon pass. I mean, you want to live there, maybe for like a week. Visit there for a week. Jump around for a little while. Maybe. Bounce pad on the moon equals death. I don't know, because like, what's the escape velocity of the moon? Hold on. Of the moon. People look this up all the time. Escape velocity 2.38 meters per second. Okay. That's still pretty fast. Wait, escape velocity, kilometers per second. Okay. Yeah, that's no, you can't jump off the moon and fly into space. Kilometers per second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, you can't just jump off the moon. A small asteroid, you probably could. Because, you know, those don't have, like, any gravity. It depends. But yeah, moon's definitely got enough gravity. It's very low, but you're not going to jump off into space. Dang it, I wanted to jump off into space. Right, okay, is this all good? We're going to plant some taters. Yeah, I think it would be so cool to go to space. Anyone else agree? Not just the weightlessness, but like the sights, and also just like, it's the future. Why not, right? Seems like fun. Seems like a good time. Heated up your pizza too much. But now it's just a crispy pizza. Try to tether on the bounce pad? Yeah. There's no fun in that. I wanted to fly off into space, man. Nobody wants tethers on their bounce pad. You want to fly off into space and... I don't know. We need a boat, and we need leads. Absolutely, we go. Totally. I wouldn't be, like, the first person to go. But I would definitely go... once it had been up and running for a few years. Like, that seems pretty epic. That was so professional. Fisherman, farmer, fantastic. Come on, you. Come with me. Geronimo! You guys got in front of me. That's great. Oh, now you're like not even willing to come with me. Come on. On me. This is actually super easy. Crop farms are like way overpowered and they're so easy to build, and I would highly recommend them to everybody. They're legit just so good. Infinite food, infinite experience, infinite villager fun, infinite villager pain. It's just great. The closest galaxy to Earth sounds like a nice place to visit. It only takes 18,000 years. It sounds good. 18,000 light years? Not 18,000 Earth years. 18,000 light years, I think you mean. Yeah. It takes a lot longer than 18,000 years to get there. Hey, wait, hey, sir, not you. You, sir, go, sir, no, not you. Yep, okay, you, no, come on. Okay, you remember the thing I was saying about infinite villager pain? Sir, go, no, come on, get in there. Go, no, almost far enough, come on now. All the way in, just go all the way in there. For like 2 seconds. No, okay. Villagers. Am I right? Jeez. Okay. How do I get out of here with them constantly running around? I think that's the bigger question. Let's see. There we go. I think I just need to sleep. Yeah, it's nighttime. I never reached the truth. Because I'm too short! How dare you? Just calling me out in chat like that. Wait. The closest star is like 4.4. Like it's not like that far away on astronomical distances, but yeah, it's still pretty far away. Yeah, you guys need to swap places. Quite like that. Too far away from the beds. I may need to move the beds closer. Okay, pain. Yeah, too far away. Okay, we placed the beds in the middle there to kind of make the village closer, and I think that's all we needed to do to make these guys not panic as much. Okay, if you guys could please chill out for just like 3 seconds, I could maybe get you guys into the right place. Come on, come on. Farmer, I need you out. The other dude, I need you in. Oh, wait. I nearly have you... Why are you so pain? Okay, we're just going to work to minimize the space that you have to travel in. And then it's going to be great. Which one is which? It's hard to tell. Please stop panic moving. There's nothing to panic about besides how annoying you guys are. Okay. We need to get one of them out of there. We need to get the farmer out. I think I'm missing things in the chat here. Villagers are distracting. Proxima Centauri is actually a pretty interesting solar system. It is, or star system. It is the closest star to us. I think it's a double, isn't it? Like a triple or something. Anyway, it's like a bunch of planets there and stuff. Very interesting stuff. We could actually send a fleet of like little teeny tiny spaceships there, like little teeny tiny ones, like just like postage stamp size. You could accelerate them with a laser to like X% the speed of light, and then have a spaceship get there in like 20 years. Pretty cool stuff. We should definitely do that. Okay, just get and oh my god. Why are they so bad? I think we just break all these beds over here. Screw it. Do you save a reset? That happens on the hour. Okay. 1 potato, have it. They're running away from the iron farm. Trapdoor. Yeah, that might actually do it. I just need a minecart. That's what I need. There's literally no rockets in there. Chest full of rockets has no rockets in it. Let's see. Minecart. Boop. And let's dump off some junk while we're up here. Don't need bread. Have that from the villager buying. Yeah, space is honestly pretty epic though. It's like basically the coolest thing. Learning about the universe is pretty awesome. Would highly recommend. If you're looking for like a good intro series, then Crash Course Astronomy is a pretty great one. They have videos on like all the different types of stars and, you know, quasars and black holes and the solar system, all the planets. It's a couple years old at this point. I think it was released in like 2015, 16, somewhere around there. But they're nice bite-sized episodes. Get you into it. Then also SciShow Space will give you a whole bunch of like weekly news and updates onto all the things space related, so that's always good. Imagine the year where space travel is like driving cars. I know, I can't wait. Man, I was born like 300 years too early. Although, now is kind of the best part because we get to admire it. Like, it's kind of like on the forefront, you know? We're getting there. But in a couple hundred years where it's just like, oh yeah, whatever. This is just like another day. Just gonna go fly to Proxima real quick. No big deal. Then you kind of lose the appreciation for it, I feel. Like, oh, la-da-da. Just another day in the solar system. Can you please just walk into this area? I really don't understand why you make my life so painful. in all the ways that you do. I was really trying to avoid flooding this stupid thing, but you know what? Whatever. You know what? That's fine. We're just gonna ruin everything. Look at what you made me do, villager. You're terrible. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna let this guy replant it. Whatever. Not my job to plant. It's his job to plant. He needs a shower. There's no sea lantern above him. Yeah, that's a very annoying villager situation. Granted, I wasn't giving it like my full attention because, you know, villagers and also chat and streaming and stuff, but that's a very annoying villager. You are absolutely correct. Right then. I think that was Compound from the Iron Farm being the village that they're maybe trying to pathfind to, and then that village being just ever so slightly far away. It's like 2 blocks out of distance. And then also just villagers being annoying in general. I feel like that's a good combo. What'd I do with the red shulker? That went somewhere. Did I put it away? I did. Okay, well that took way too much time to get that one villager in. Seriously, the most annoying villager in there. But now we have 3 out of 4 of these done. We're gonna make ourselves a little cube off of the side over here to store the rest of these guys. And then we're probably gonna have to put some beds in like that corner and some beds into that corner. That way these guys are never too far away from the village center, because I think that was really the issue with that villager in there. They're trying to run towards the village center, which is over here, or the iron farm, which, like, to be fair, I think this is more than 70 blocks below the iron farm. So the iron farm shouldn't be an issue. This should be a secondary village. We could build another iron farm down here if we wanted to. I don't want to. But yeah, we're gonna put down some things and make this area look kind of pretty. And then that's mostly all there is to it. Very straightforward, but lots of pain. So that cat needs to probably die. I didn't say that. I did not say that on camera. Oops. We'll cut that out in post. No villagers were harmed in the making of this. I actually didn't kill any villagers. Yeah, look at that. I didn't kill any villagers. Yeah. See, I'm a professional. This one's gonna be lime. I'm so good at my job. I prepare, I take notes. I don't kill villagers. I write witty jokes. Okay, that last one's a lie. Surely he's got enough potatoes. Avert your eyes! Okay. Oh, I didn't put the light sources in the corners. Break into this guy's house for the 3rd time. No ban. Oh wait, you banned in action, not killing villagers on the Truly Bedrock server. Rude. I could go kill 1, I guess. We do have a couple spares. Make an invincible cat. I do want to make some invincible mobs while that's in the game. Because I think that'd be pretty cool. I also want to make some speedy mobs as well. Because though that just seems so silly. Like, surely we have to do that while that's in the game. That's like one of the last cool, fun bugs that I know of. That's not like a dupe or something silly. Right, what villager are we killing? Any, mini, miny, mo, cut your tiger by its toe. We're gonna do this guy because he's not traded with. You are totally getting murdered in the face by a torch. 100% just punching you because I got blackmailed into doing this by the chat. 100%. How are you still alive? Thank you for your head. There we go. I don't know why that guy's boxed in still, but whatever. So we still have enough villagers to breed some. Villager VTU Snow Unskilled Head. That's great. Welcome to the Hunger Games. Basically, Sunil, Umbra, and Raktog, along with Ghostly and Blood Vial, J Money, and a couple others. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Welcome into the community. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Have a good one, Rexy. We'll see you later. Also, thank you to Para13 Max for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. Real quick, let's go ahead and get some lime dye. Or lime glass. That way we can wrap up that last little farm down there. I'm glad I made just a bajillion lime. Honestly, it looks pretty decent even with this stupid thing in the middle. Oh, that was kind of cool. You see that? Oh, look at that. Through the slime. That's kind of neat. Kind of a cool effect with the slime blocks. The RTX spirals through the slime. Might not look that great, but on my screen it looks interesting. Invincible chicken living in someone's base. Right, yeah, you could do some really silly things. Okay, that actually looks kind of interesting. I do kind of like how that looks. Just because of the RTX. One lonely, sad villager in there, just doing his job, farming some taters. This side doesn't look as good. The lime, it doesn't look nearly as, like, futuristic and fancy looking as the magenta does. Maybe the magenta is just a nicer color. But that does look very nice on the eyes. We need to put some chests in there for taters and stuff. And I think we need to put down some beds so these guys can actually work and stuff. How am I a nerd this time? I could double layer them for glass. Oh, yeah, no, that's how we should do it. Yeah, 3 layers of glass right there. That's exactly how we should do it. You're totally right. You're absolutely right. We need to breed up more villagers and stuff for that. Definitely need to breed up more villagers for that. I'm not breaking these with pickaxes. Slime. Just block that off real quick. We need to go pick up all these things down there. Stuff like that. Toss some junk away. Always so much cleanup to do. Geronimo. Alonzi. Other Doctor Who catchphrase. Ooh, Jello blocks. Man, I kind of like Jello, not gonna lie. Do you guys like Jello? Which one's better, Jello or pudding? There's only one answer to this, and you know what it is. I really need to build a floor down here. It's so annoying having to pick up things. I just kind of want the slime blocks. These are super cheap. Oh, we need to build a slime farm. That's what we need to do as well. To be fair, the floor is actually going to be made out of slime down here, so. All the slime blocks that we're saving right now are going to be turned into a floor of slime. Oh, ha, ha. Jello, because you can do Jello shots but not pudding shots. Why are you doing Jello shots? Pudding is obviously far superior. Pudding, obviously. I have a farm list? Yeah, I got a farm list of things that I'm going to be building here. For sure. Oh, wow, I landed on it. Did not expect that. Cool. Okay, let's head up to the top of the base. We gotta dump some inventory and stuff and things. Yep, had to use one rocket. Just to travel those 3 blocks. Okay, so... Alright, that is a filtered box. The rest of this is just junk that can be sorted away. 'Cause nobody really cares about any of that. Cool. Okay, so I do have something to show you guys real quick, see? Orange Jello? I've never had that. What flavors of Jello have I had? I don't actually know what flavors of Jello I've had. Right, so there is going to be a Truly Bedrock stream weekend this weekend on the 7th and 8th of May. So you can see the lineup here. I'm going to be streaming on Saturday and Sunday. I haven't been a double on a stream weekend in a long time, but I'm looking forward to it. So we're going to do some more work on the base, some more crop farms shenanigans, and then maybe we'll get into the next, like, you know, portion of the base as well for the next bit of farms or whatever. So on the Saturday, you can see there's going to be Jesse, Tistom, Slack, Beardy, myself, Dadcraft, and Jade. On the Sunday, it's DB, JC, Groova, Foxy, Lee, Zloy, and then me. Oh my, they put all 3 of us in a row? That was a terrible decision on their part. We're going to just destroy this stream weekend. I'm actually ending off the stream weekend on the Sunday. But if you want to catch all the live streams from all the other Truly Bedrock members, definitely go ahead and bookmark the Truly Bedrock Twitch team. That is the best thing you can do, because that shows you who is currently streaming from the Truly Bedrock server. But yes, I will be streaming at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern on the Saturday. And then I'll be streaming at, let's see, 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern on the Sunday. Yeah, 2 p.m., 6 p.m. Why don't they put Pacific times on it? I don't know. I got to do the conversions. 3 hours. I can't do basic math. Anyway. Wonder what time in Australia? No idea. Get a time zone converter. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching tonight's stream. I hope you have greatly enjoyed. If you have, then of course consider dropping a follow, as it helps out the video, or it helps out the stream and the channel a ton. If you are looking for more things to watch, then stick around for just a second. But otherwise, thank you all so much for the support tonight. You guys are amazing. I will see you again on the Saturday for the stream weekend, because that's going to be our next stream. And we're going to end by raiding Slack Lizard, who is also playing some Minecraft as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy their stream. I'll see you guys later and in the next one. Have yourselves a fantastic night, everybody. And then there was whoops. And then the game crashed. And then there was silence. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.